provider of software for educational institutes. We are very thankful to you. 700 of you are using our software, and today we are going to bring you the Grievance Redressal management system. That's also referred to as Service Desk in Easy One entire ERP for your education institute. Just a little background, Easy One and EasyLib have been providing the software for education institutes since last 25 years, and we are very thankful to you that 700 of you are using these products actively, and 300 of them are using our latest cloud version, EasyLib 8.4a cloud version or 6.4a or Easy One 7.2. Now, without further delay, we will get into more details about the grievance management system, also referred to as Service Desk. So in this session, we are going to spend about 20 minutes covering the various items in the agenda, and the last 10 minutes we are going to spend on the actual demo of the software. So all of you who are under the AICTE, like engineering college, the pharmacy college, and some of the other colleges, know that AICTE has mandated that every institution needs to have a grievance management system. That means the student should be able to raise a complaint, concern, or anything that they want, and the management should be able to keep a track of all the things that have been raised and provide a solution for the students. In addition to the AICTE, many other organizations, including the NAAC, National Academic Assessment Accreditation Council, also has a mandate that you are going to take the feedback from the students. So all of these can be achieved with Easy One Service Desk system. So we will get into the further details. What does this exactly do? Where does this grievance management system come into picture? Why is it required? You know, when the students are studying in the college, they would have certain complaints or the request that they want the college administration to address. Many times what happens is that they go and tell their staff, the immediate staff, the faculty, about the complaint that they have got. Often it is not recorded. When that happens, quite often what happens is the entire complaint is forgotten, and the bad part, the sad part is that only when it becomes a much bigger issue, then at that time it gets a visibility. So that's why it's very important that every college implements this grievance management system, wherein you are able to clearly track every request that has been raised by the students, provide a formal platform for the students to log in and then add their complaint or the suggestion or a request, and the system will take care of this communication between the students, the department, the people who are addressing the concern, and so on. So, you know, the Six Sigma that has given a template like define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, DMAIC. That means that for any work to be done faster, you need to make sure that you measure the time, that the service level agreement for resolution and response, and the service desk system provides an ability to clearly track how much time your organization is taking to respond or resolve the tickets. And as you implement this system over the years, you are going to clearly see a track how the number of complaints has been coming down, or is it increasing, what areas require attention, and many more. When you have such a system and then you are working with your staff and students, that you know they get a feeling that management is very serious about what you want, then automatically your reputation goes up. And I must say that in EasyLib, we are using our service desk system for tracking the customer request for about last 8 years. Till today, we have resolved about 12,000 tickets across our 700 customers. At any point of time, we can simply go to that particular organization, see the entire history of the service requests that have been raised over the last 8 years. It also helps us to track what kind of requests have been raised, where there are frequent issues, and take the corrective actions so that the customer satisfaction improves over here. So that's the testimony of our own using our own system, the EasyLib Easy One Service Desk system, which is helping us manage these 700 customers we have got. And we are very confident with this system, you will be able to provide a better service to your students. Let's go to the next slide over here. And if you don't have a system, what you are going to face is that basically it's not going to be tracked. That is the issue. And if you go deeper into this, what are the issues you face? If you don't have the system, there is no tracking system. It may be in the email, it may be in the WhatsApp, and then you are not keeping a track of it. Right? And there is no clear accountability. When the student comes and tells a complaint, there is exactly who is going to address. Nobody knows. The student sent a WhatsApp and that's it. And it is not clearly tracked. So accountability comes into a picture. The delayed response is going to be an issue, and you don't have a clear data of where the issues are occurring. So that's why it's important that you have the service desk system in place over here. In a summary, it provides primarily the 5 options. First is it helps you register all the grievances. Second, it helps you track those things with a clear, unique ticket number. Then it's going to be assigned to somebody, either automatic assignment or manual assignment. And the management will be able to track clearly which requests are being addressed, which of them are in pending state, and so on. And finally, the last step is that you get a complete dashboard of what tickets are in what stage and how much attention you need to provide, give to the tickets that have not been addressed. So management is going to get a complete picture of what's happening over here. Typically, the students can use the system, the faculty can use the system, administrative staff, support teams, management can use it, and if you wish, even the public also can use it. It need not be only the complaints. You can expand it to even taking the suggestions from the different people over here on your education requirements. So the best part is that it just doesn't only work on only the ticketing creation system. It also helps manage integration with our sales desk system, wherein we have got the student customer or the customer relationship management system. In this, using these two systems in parallel, you will be able to see, okay, who has raised the request, and then you will be able to schedule this follow-up calls. You can send the reminders, track the communication, how the communication is going between the person who has raised the ticket, person who needs to address, and who is involved in that. So that way, nothing is missed over here. So that way, this Easy One system is an entire end-to-end system for your education institute, and Grievance Redressal system is one part of it. And when you have Grievance Redressal system, along with the CRM system or the sales desk, both work in tandem as a very unique system to help you achieve your organization goals. The entire system provides basically the online grievance submission, ticket generation, department-wise assignment, priority-based issue, status tracking, notification, and updates, and so on. So the whole process is a simple 7 or 8 steps. Here, as you see, the first step is that the user raises a request, and at that time, automatically a ticket is created. Next, the ticket is assigned to a particular department. Then department reviews and resolves the issue, and the student or the person who has opened the ticket gets the resolution, and it's clearly tracked. And the best part is that it need not be only the complaints here. As I said here, suppose the student is sitting in a classroom and he finds that the air condition or the fan is not working, he can simply log in and then raise a ticket saying that the fan in this room 101 requires maintenance. That's the request. A ticket is created. Automatically that gets assigned to the infrastructure team. Infrastructure will be able to come, attend to that system, and students gets a notification over here. The entire process, which would have taken a days together for the students to write a request, go and go to somebody, and they finding the person who is to address, and then getting it resolved. The whole thing gets resolved within a few hours because everything is tracked minute by minute in the system over here. Similarly, there could be many other usage of this grievance redressal system, or expanded it as a service desk system. For example, the students want to apply a leave, no problem. You can have the different criteria created. Student applies the leave, goes to the concerned faculty, he approves. Or the department, one of the faculty, one of the staff wants to apply leave, he applies the leave, department head gets the notification, then he may approve or send it to somebody else for additional review. Or if you want to do the purchasing, that's also very simple over here. The department wants to purchase something, so they create an Excel of what all the items that they want to purchase and open a ticket. So in the service desk system, they open a ticket saying that, okay, this department wants these 20 items to be purchased. Click add it, and that request goes into who you should go to? The purchasing department. Or if you would like to have some, additional approval required, no problem. When the ticket is created saying that the department wants to buy these 20 items, it goes to the department head, then it goes to the principal. So there are 2 levels of approval. After that, it can go to the purchase department. So you can build all kind of workflow over here. So when it goes into the purchase department purchases, and does the whole, it can also work with this purchasing system within EasyLib. Easy One. So our goal is that Easy One system should be one system for your entire organization. So initially we started with the service desk, right? We integrated with the sales desk or the CRM, customer student relationship management. Now we are integrating with the purchase system because the faculty or the department raises a request for purchasing something, and the purchase department creates an indent for purchase, sends it to the vendors for getting the quotations. They raise an RFP and the quotation comparison, and the whole purchase cycle runs. Finally, once that is done, the ticket is marked as closed. Right? So the system is one, the services system is one. It can be configured to work under different types of as I explained, you have got multiple types of the tickets you can create. So the simple thing, the students, the faculty, anybody can create a ticket or a complaint if it is a grievance system, right? Grievance, you raise a complaint. If it is a request, you choose the type as the production request or any request. So the whole thing is going to be tracked. Different people will have the different ability. The student or the faculty who has raised the ticket has the ability to raise the ticket, see the status of it, send a reminder. The department head will have a authority to see what of his department and then assign to the different people. And the person, let's say the infrastructure person, will, as soon as he logs in, he will see the list of the items, which all rooms require, let's say, the cleaning, which all rooms require the fan to be maintained. The infrastructure person sees the list of all the tickets that he or she needs to handle. So this is a completely role-based system, and the management can have a clear dashboard of what is happening everywhere over here. So with this whole role-based access makes the the whole monitoring happens through the how many tickets are open today, how many are pending as of now, responded today, how many are resolved, how many tickets are being opened by department, what is the average resolution time, are there any improvements that need to take. So you can have the complete tracking and monitoring that's built in within the system over here itself. By using system, you will have the easy compliance to the AICT or other organizations who mandate that such a requirement is there. You need to have a grievance redressal system. And even without the mandate by this AICT or anybody, this system itself will give you ability to track every request within your organization, improving the complete transparency as well as efficiency. That means that you have the faster resolution, better communication, centralized grievance, everything is available in one dashboard over here. So these are the benefits you have got, and why you should choose Easy One, even though there could be many other options. I will tell you, Easy One system is the horizontal application which does everything for your organization, including this grievance management system. It helps you plug and play multiple applications over here. This is a completely cloud-based application. You don't have to do anything other than issuing a purchase order or a request to EasyLib to get the system. Within one day, the whole system will help you load your initial data, and in the next couple of days, we'll give you the training. So within 1 week, you are having the entire grievance redressal system up and running over here. You feed it over here. It's a completely cloud-based. That means you don't need the servers, you don't need any other infrastructure other than the simple PC with the internet over here. It's readily usable. All your students' IDs are created. The students can log in, the faculty can log in, the concerned infrastructure people can log in. Whoever need to address will be able to log in based on the authority that they have given. So that's why when you start with Easy One, I can guarantee you that it's going to help you clearly track all your grievances. Now what we are going to do, we are going to log into the main application to see how the system looks. Okay, over here, it's good. We just completed within 15 minutes. All right, that means we have more time to play around with the entire application over here. Here, what I have logged in is Easy One system for your entire organization. It can be configured based on your logo, your college name, how you want the look and feel to be looking. Is it for the library? Is it for the college? Is it for the, what kind of front end you want to have? You can completely configure everything. So what I will do now, I am going to log in as a student over here. So let me go and put my student ID, and here I will put my ID here. So I am a student where I am logging to the system that is built for me. It's not only the grievance system, it is a one system for the students here. Students will be able to do everything that the organization has provided for them. And if you happen to buy only the grievance system, so only the grievance system is enabled. But if you happen to buy many more components of Easy One, no problem. Everything is accessible within the same window over here. So I just clicked on the menu over here. I see the multiple details, of my name and the email and all those details. And whenever I have a grievance that I want to raise or a service request, I simply need to go here, the service desk module, and I click on the create ticket. Very simple. The whole thing took about less than a minute, wherein I log in and I go to the menu and I create a ticket here. What kind of grievance I want to create? Anything it could be, or it could be any help I require. So maybe I'll keep it very light over here. So could you please keep the let's say reading room open for additional 2 hours from, let's say, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the college. Okay, so this is the one that I have got, and I can put the additional justification. I can put why this is required. Nearly 100 students will get benefited from this. Okay, so I created this ticket here at that time. So now this is the beauty of Easy One system, because this system, what we have designed, it should be very generic. Should not be confined to one kind of thing at all. So that's why we have put it as office maintenance. It is a software upgrade. It's a production issue. Is it related to purchasing, sales and marketing, software changes? Whatever you want, you can choose that category. You can add additional things that you have got over here. If you have got something, you just choose the type, and you can even have the subtype. Say, for example, if I say sales and marketing, it has got the different software, different kind of things. So if it is a software change, I have got the subtype as API, a bug fix, enhancement, and all that thing. So similarly, for if there could be a complaint category can be created here, you can have the different categories. And let me tell you, if you want this category is not seen, you open a ticket saying that, sir, please open a new category for us. As simple as that. Okay. So for the ease of benefit, I'm just going to choose one of them over here. So any of them, so I'll just keep it as others, and subtype I can keep it as nothing. And it's a new one. The severity, it's moderate. I can choose anything. And if it happens to be a product related one, again, whichever is the product for applicable your college, you can use it. Otherwise, you can leave it blank over here. And here there's the air conditioning barcode. All those kind of things are there here. And if you wish, you can even upload the picture also. Then you simply add this. Now this ticket 21939 is created. So within a minute, the student is able to create the ticket. At any point, he can go over here, see the list of the ticket opened. So I have opened a ticket. Could you keep the reading room open for 2 hours? So 10th March I created. And here 21908, this ticket I had opened it when? 5th of March. Let me tell you, it looks like I have opened total 376 tickets. Not everything is a grievance, not everything is a complaint. Why? Because we have configured the system to track what is happening within Easy One Systems company to see what kind of software we need to develop, what kind of improvements we need to do. Say for example, please deploy Easy One 8.4a for this so and so. Right? This is one of the requests. And dashboard, this is another request. So the multiple kinds of tickets are created. If I go over here and click on this, it will tell you this particular ticket, who all has worked on what. Okay, so you can see here. So somebody Shan Basappa responded on this date and so on, you are seeing here. And if there is a repeat ticket that I need to create, I can simply create and copy add. So one more ticket gets created. So that way I don't have to keep on re-entering all the data here. This is helpful when you are ordering certain items repeatedly. Okay, suppose I am the head of the department. Every quarter I go and add, okay, I need this 10 blackboard markers. I need 2 dusters, I need this to be done. So there is a standard 20 item checklist. Every time I don't have to keep on typing one by one. I can simply click on this copy add, click on add, the whole thing gets copied and the new ticket is created. Within a minute, the entire, the ticket is created. You can imagine the amount of benefit of the time you have got over here. And just in case if you want to modify, you can modify. Here, you cannot modify the original ticket. You can only put the comment. Please expedite it. I am putting over here. Okay, so I'll just put it as please expedite it. All right. So as simple as that, you are going to see, including I can see on past comments what I have put. So I don't have to put the complaints once again and again. Okay. So now all your students, your faculty, the parents, the public, whoever you want to give the access, they will be able to log into the system and then open a ticket. And one more beauty is that they don't even have to remember the ID password. They can simply go to the global.easylib.net and click on this particular their email ID, get a OTP, and they will get this kind of screen where they can open a ticket for your organization. All right, now I opened a ticket. So let me go into the system where I have logged in already as an administrator. So I click on this menu. Okay, there are multiple menus over here. One of the menus. See, the first is service desk, grievance management system. What this is telling you in your organization, this is a real production data for Easy One over here because we use our system for our own benefit. So there are total 1,206 created our ticket win this system. Of course, we have another system over here wherein we track all the customer data and the tickets created for the customers in the last 7 years before the system was implemented. That's another 10-12,000 tickets over here. So once the system, this new latest system is implemented, we have got totally already 1,206 tickets, 24 are in open, nothing is in progress. People are working on them, and 428 is already resolved. Remaining ones are 461. Why we are have not assigned? Because we track the system to track the improvements in the software. Right? So we track the things like, what are the bug fixes we need to fix? What are the enhancements, customer issues, customer requests? We use it for the creation of the trial requests. In fact, if any of you, once you become our customer and you need something to be done from Easy One, we simply ask you to go over here when you log in, click on this new ticket, okay, and open this ticket. That's it. It's as simple as that, and the ticket gets created in our system over here. So this is a quick dashboard that gives you 495 total tickets, 24 and there's a production kind of tickets. Okay, so 24 of them in open, 92 in response, resolved in 428, and so on here. Okay. All right, this is the whole dashboard by categorization, all kind of categories you can create. You can see, okay, who is handling what kind of tickets within your organization, that data is there. If you go down further here, you have got many more. Monthly, how many got the tickets, okay? How many created? 5 tickets created today. This week, 38 tickets in the last 7 days. This month, 41 tickets. This year, 181 tickets. You have got the clear dashboard over here because once it's everything in the system, there is no scope for people to forget it. That's why we have got this whole thing. And here, March 105 tickets. That was in 2005. 2000, then April 84, all this. And this is a simple sample data here. You are seeing these many tickets over here. All right. Okay. New tickets. So what is the new ticket? So this is what 21938 Anekant Institute of Technology opened a ticket. That ticket is there. One more ticket. You are seeing all this here. This is the dashboard that you get when you become our customer. Okay, now, all right. Here, I told you there are different kinds of tickets. One of the tickets is kind of production tickets. And why I'm showing this, you can configure the system such that only that kind of tickets will be shown. Say, for example, if the AC repairman or the electrical person logs in, he can have one screen. When he clicks on this, only the electrical repairs tickets will be shown. Let's say somebody purchase department logs in, they can see only the purchase department related tickets to be shown. That kind of pre-configuration is also available. What we have done in EasyLib application, we have given the ability to track these production tickets over here. So there is not able to add course in the system. This is somebody created, one of our customer created. This is the ticket. I know, by the way, there are 2 kinds of systems. I'll tell you. One kind of ticket is that what is created by students. Another is what is created by an organization. Here, because we deployed this software for our own use, we are seeing what our customers School of Raya created this ticket. Sufia Law College, who welcome to Sufia Law College, who became our customer. So they opened a ticket. Please deploy this software, right? And there is one more accession entry related help. Indian Academy has the tickets. So the different customers have opened a different ticket over here. Okay, these are the production tickets. If I simply click on the all tickets here, and this is where everything is. This could you please keep the reading room open, right? So now, as an admin, right? So now when I log in, I find, okay, who needs to address this ticket? Okay, so I will go here and assign to, let's say this gentleman I'm going to assign. And let's suppose this is my name and I have responded it. Okay, please look into this. Okay, so I'll say, Rohan, please look into this. Now, Rohan will get an email saying that his manager is asking him to look into something. And when he has logs into his application, he will also see the list of the tickets that are assigned to him. Okay. So now this is one ticket. All right. So when I click this ticket again, I'll see this complete history also, wherein Vasu MD asked Rohan to look into this ticket. And when Rohan starts working on it, he will put his effort. Say, for example, if I put an effort today on this ticket, I work on this, okay, and I go here, and suppose I am, and I spent 10 minutes, reviewed the validity of this, and did this, and did this, whatever I can put it here. It could be 10 minutes, whatever. You know why this is required? Because when you have the people working in your organization, you want to make sure that you are getting the highest productivity from each of this person. That is the reason it also gives you the ability to track where the time of each person is going here and how much time each ticket is taking. Say, for example, if I go here, one of the tickets, design ID card setup, and this is if I click on this, and I'll be able to see what kind of effort has already been spent on this particular ticket also. I can see over here. So somebody 30 minutes effort spent on this ticket by one of our team member. 182, 162. This gentleman spent the ticket. Imagine, see, we have deployed this at our organization to track this. Similarly, once we deploy it, we can make it thoroughly help you track every kind of grievance, every kind of request, suggestion, requirement, purchase request, or anything. And you get a clear dashboard like this here. So this is the production kind of tickets, how many responded, how many resolved and status, how many office maintenance tickets, how many software changes related are there. Can you put everybody on the mute, Sana? How many on the sales and marketing, purchases, and so on here. So that way, what you are going to be able to do is you can track how this grievance flow is happening in your organization, how many are not addressed, how many are responded, resolved, and so on. It will give a complete picture, right? And here, all this kind of setups, I was telling you, the different kind of tickets are production issues, requests, and if I want to add one more, if I can here, complaint, right? And or others, if I say, I can add this over here. Now this gets added. Simple. And the people will be able to click it on this. Ticket subtype. Within that, you will be able to create the different subtypes also. Okay. So under this grievance, if you want, let's say, for example, I can choose this grievance and under tickets, let's say if it is grievance related to safety, if I want, I can put it. Form needed, yes or no. See, the reason is that when there is a detail required, somebody opens a ticket related to the safety, you want to see, okay, what is happening, why it is happening. So you may want to say, okay, form. One form, you can design that also within the system. So we have done a good amount of thoughts to help you develop this, okay? So now ticket subtype description, safety related. All right, I'll just add this. Any multiple kind of tickets can be opened here. Another subtype I'll say here is the grievance, right? Now let's say this is the safety one grievance I had got. Here we have got maybe the timing, okay, teaching quality if I want. So I can say, okay, so and so teacher needs to take a better quality thing. Okay, I can have a form here, and that form can tell, okay, which staff, which subject, what year, all that form you can take here. And the ticket status is another status. Here we have got all the new open results. You can maintain the same thing or you can modify. Ticket forms, right? Here we are talking about, somebody wants a laptop purchase card. So laptop, okay, how many you want and all that thing. What are the questions? You can track this. Similarly, if it is, we are talking about that one particular grievance, right? So this was, let's say the teaching, you can ask a question, okay, which faculty, which subject, which year, you can have these 3 subjects, 3 questions. So in case this is related to the purchase or sales, you can have different products and all that thing. All right, so now you have got all this, then there are many features including the mass update, bulk update, customize org list, customize opportunity list. There's multiple SQL reports you can take, and then finally it will help you get a complete picture of what's happening in your organization, thereby provide better service to each student. There is a saying APAC, all people are customers. For us, you are our customer. For you, your students are your customer. The happier you are, the better life we will have, right? The better reputation we will have as Easy One company. Similarly, the better the students rate your college, the more benefits you are going to get at the college in terms of increased admissions, increased NAC rating, increased NIRF rating, overall social standing, and many more. For all of this, the grievance management system is an absolute must for every educational institute. With this, I am going to close this webinar, and have any questions, have any thoughts, or you want to make sure that you want to get the system, simply call us. And grievance management system has a simple tagline: ensuring every voice is heard, every of this grievance resolution system. Simply call me or email me or Sahana or Sidhu, Ashok, whatever number you have, we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Now the forum is open for questions.